Hello! I'm all snuggled up in my cozy festive house while my babies are tucked in their beds, sound asleep, warm and safe. And it makes the message of this video all that much sweeter. This that you are watching right now is Scarlett's video. Let me explain. A couple weeks ago, while Scarlett and I were driving home from preschool, she saw the same man that we always see on the side of the road with his cardboard sign panhandling. And that opened up a big conversation about what homelessness was and how we could help. The conversation kind of became an ongoing thing as it was obviously really pressing on her heart, and eventually she started asking about kids and if kids could be homeless as well. I picked up the camera during one of our conversations and just started recording her so you could kind of see where her heart's at. I'm gonna share a little bit of that now.
Why do their moms and daddies can't give them homes?
Some kids just are in tricky situations for right now, and they will have homes soon.
That one!
Thank you. Put them back on.
Can we let the homeless kids come live at Nana's house?
That's a sweet idea, babe. There's a lot of kids though, and that's not a very big house.
The house?
You want to help them too?
Where do they sleep?
Well, there are people that help them get temporary housing. That means a place they can live for a little while they try and find a house that can be permanent, which means a place they can live for a long time.
Can they come live with us?
Oh, I think all of our rooms are all filled up.
Do they have to sleep outside?
No, usually they can stay in the temporary housing. They can find some people to help them.
Do they get cold in the rain?
Sometimes. That's why it's up to people who can help to get them coats and things and help them feel warm.
I want to help. I think Nana will like this her house now that she's in heaven.
I think that's a good idea. Oh, baby girl, I love you. If you know Scarlett, she's a really empathetic little girl, and she definitely thinks about people a lot. The wheels in my head began to turn, and I started thinking about how generous you guys have wanted to be with me, and that's when I thought maybe Scarlett's mission is something that you guys could do together, you and Scarlett. This has been weighing on her so consistently, and this being the holiday season, I thought it was a perfect opportunity to show her how her heart and the way she cares can actually make a change and a difference. I told her that we could make a video and see if we could get people to help. She asked if she could do the video herself. So she and I scripted something out. You're gonna see a lot of jump cuts in this next section because I had to feed the lines to her, but she did do some improvising and I think she did great. I'll let her explain how this is gonna work, and then you can meet me at the end where I will explain the details a little bit more clearly.
Hi guys! Some kids don't have homes at Christmas time, and that makes me really sad. And every kid should have a Christmas tree and presents under it. Mommy said we could make a video and you guys could help too. My mommy and me made this Christmas tree. So right now this tree is bare. But every time you donate money, we'll put an ornament on the tree, like this one. I made it myself. As the tree gets decorated, more money will come to help the homeless children. And in the end, we'll have a beautiful tree and lots of people have a happy Christmas. I'm so excited, and I hope you'll help us make this tree beautiful. And a lot of kids happy! Merry Christmas, everyone! Check below to see how we can do this Christmas together. I hope everybody helps so we can decorate it and make it all fancy.
I think little girl did a good job. Here's how it's gonna work. I contacted the Union Gospel Mission, and their excitement and appreciation for just the idea of Scarlett's mission was so great that I really hope that we do right by them. They told me that in one day it cost them $5,000 just to feed everybody they need to feed in one day. That's just one day, $5,000. I told them that we wanted our funds to be geared towards homeless youth, and they said that was fine. They set up a direct link page for me, which I have linked below and I will have at the bottom of the screen. We're gonna try and do a goal of $2,000. Do you think we can do that? To create a little incentive for you, I decided the top 3 gift donations will each get a letter and something hand-drawn from Scarlett. The biggest donation will not only get those 2 things, but also, even though the holiday season will be wrapping up at that point, this handmade ornament, which is made by men that have had their lives affected by the Union Gospel Mission, and they now are skilled carpenters and they make and sell furniture. There's a little background for you on their transformation. And I have a little trinket idea that I will make for the top donor as well. So if you're the highest donor, you'll get something handmade by me, handmade by the Men of Union Gospel Mission, handmade by Scarlett, and a letter from me as well. If you're the next 2, you'll get a letter from me and a one-of-a-kind Scarlet creation too. For every donation $10 or above, Scarlet will make and hang an ornament on the painter's tape tree that we created. For every single donation that comes in, we're gonna put your name on a long list, much like Santa's good list, if you will, and we'll just see how long that list goes. I hope it rolls right out of the kitchen. To see the progress on the tree, follow me on Instagram or Facebook. Pictures will be posted in both places, and those links are below as well. For all other questions on how this fundraiser is going to work, ask them below, and I and someone from Union Gospel Mission will be there to answer them for you. If any of this was too confusing, it's all written neatly and easy to read right there. Knowing that my kids get to be safe and warm each night is something that I take for granted, but my 4-year-old has helped me appreciate it that much more. My heart aches for the mothers who don't have the luxury of taking such securities for granted, and I really hope that Scarlet's mission can afford them that luxury for at least this Christmas season. Scarlet's so excited about this, and I'm really excited to see what the Bits and Clips community can do. So, time to go. Show me what you guys can do.